Divine beings, peace, love, abundance, blessings. My name is AstroPapi, and this is a video titled What Happens When Your Faith in Manifestation, Magic, Miracles, Abundance is Running Low. And we have to remember that there's going to be moments where we're vibrating very high, where our thoughts are feeling very high vibrational, where we're on 10 out of 10, right? And there's going to be moments where our faith is going to be tested, is going to be challenged, and it's okay to have your low moments. It doesn't interrupt or block whatever it is that you're calling in, so long as you know how to catch yourself and bounce back, all right? What's more important when you're spiraling downward with fear, with subconscious belief systems that are not supporting you, with self-minimization, is knowing to catch yourself when it's happening. So as we know, our thoughts create our reality, and our thoughts can really influence and impact our energy, which is why if you ever notice, people who think negatively attract negative experiences. People who are prone to get angry really fast attract a lot of arguments and conflicts with the most silliest things, such as like getting coffee or road rage or traffic rage, right? And when it comes to the beautiful things that you're asking from the universe for yourself, it's the understanding that consistency does matter. We are paving the road to our dreams, to our abundance, with inner knowing of our magic, of our ability to feel it. And we have to, on a day-to-day act, embody the things that we want. So doing day-to-day things that make you feel abundant, doing day-to-day things that make you feel love if you're manifesting love. And as we're doing these daily actions, it's okay to have your low moments. It's okay to have your low days. It's okay to sometimes have these thoughts that don't feel so good. And guess what you're doing? You're hitting these dry walls, and you are breaking them as you are becoming more aware of them. So yes, having negative belief systems are a part of the process, and your awareness of them is more important than anything else, because we're always talking about the feel-good stuff of spirituality on social media, but we forget that spirituality is also shadow work. Shadow work is looking at our fears, our anger, our frustrations, and seeing how we can release them and let them go. And a lot of this is knowing that we have these cycles of thoughts that come in, these narratives that come in, and we're changing them day to day to day to day. So if sometimes you feel imposter syndrome, if sometimes you have any insecurities that you might be dealing with, understand that you're not alone. And that is the process of being human. When we become human, we are still a spirit, and we are having a human experience. Yes, inside of our soul, there is infinite potential. There is awe, there is glory, there is magic, there is medicine. But we are having a human experience where our soul is being tested and being challenged. And when you have those low points, understand that how you bounce back from that is really where the power happens. It's those difficult moments where you are able to chime in and hone in on what is holding you back. And it's the understanding that this is not going to hold you back forever. So if you're having a fear you're working through, it's okay. If you're having an insecurity you're working through, it's okay. If you have a specific anxiety you're working through, it's okay. Recognize that it is energy in motion, and it can be removed, and it can be released, and it can be transmuted. The bounce back is more important. So see this as like when you're having negative thoughts, when you're having fears, when you're having insecurities and low belief systems, and asking yourself, is this really going to happen? See it as a spiraling downward. And how you spiral yourself back up is so important. So this might be where you just need to walk outside. This might be where you need to stop thinking so much about what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, how are things going to work out, how are things going to switch, are they going to switch, and literally play your favorite song. This might be where if something triggers you, for example, somebody at work or somebody in your personal life intentionally tries to disrespect you, play your most favorite music. If somebody's trying to put doubt or insecurity or fear onto you and it makes you angry, play your favorite songs, play the most upbeat things, go for a walk, release this energy, transmute, and know that energy is in motion. So the fears you're going through, the insecurities, the doubts, they're all in motion, and they're all subject to change. So as we are in manifestation mode, we're also like knights, and we have our blades ready, our blades of thought, where we are going to confront certain things that we inherited. Because anytime you feel lesser than great, that's an inheritance from something outside of you. This could be societal conditioning that told you that success only has one avenue, or societal conditioning that told you that beauty and self-worth only has one image or one avenue. And this is where you gotta let all of that go and really plug into your own inner universe of intuition and thought, and remembering that it is whatever you want life to be that is more important. So what happiness for one person is going to look is not going to be happiness for you. Let go of societal standards. And I'm hearing let go of comparison, because you are here to be the best you that you can be. So the only person you're competing with, if anybody here is maybe feeling like I'm watching other people have their happiness and I haven't gotten it yet, or I'm seeing other people fall in love and I haven't gotten it yet, understand that you have your own unique path, your own unique avenue that you have control over. And your timing is more important than anyone else's timing. You're not here to compare yourself to anybody. So the bounce back, the bounce back, the bounce back is so important. If you need to, one of my favorite songs to play when I'm bouncing back is anything from the Beyonce Renaissance album or Big Sean's Bounce Back, all right? Last night took an L, but tonight I bounce back. It's all about how you recharge yourself, how you refuel yourself, and daily acts of faith through affirmation, through looking at yourself in the mirror and saying things like, I am abundance, I am wealthy, I am deserving of the biggest, most beautiful life that I can have. Just saying those things and being in the feeling of it is so strong. These are incantations. These are prayers. These are spells that we're casting out with our words, with our dialogue. And these create a different auric output. So let's say, for example, you had a draining day because of somebody you know saying something bad about you or looking down on you, or you had a intense day at work and you're trying to leave that job. And sometimes you're questioning, am I going to leave? Remind yourself that everything is always temporary. Everything is always in motion. And yes, the switch will happen. The switch up will happen. You are so much more than just you in this present moment. You are a whole line of time and a whole line of upgrades, of evolutions and experiences. And future you is thanking the present you for doing this manifestation work, for doing the self-empowerment work, for doing the self-love work, even when it doesn't always feel the best. And sometimes we can ask ourselves like, well, why aren't things moving? I thought I would be having a different circumstance already. And again, going back to the divine timing, sometimes things aren't your fault. Sometimes the universe is just a better mastermind than we are, and the universe is setting us up with the right people, places, and things. And maybe your goal was to have a change happening at a specific month or a specific year, and maybe it happens a year later or a month later or 2 months later, and it's the understanding that it happened at the best time possible, all right? And it's only until we look back at our life or we replay it where we get to see that. So remember, nothing is forever. Even those low feelings, even the circumstances that might make you feel low. Everything is always subject to freaking change. It is human to feel low. It is human to feel insecurities and doubts. But this is where you tap into your inner divinity, your inner strength, your inner power, your inner God, your inner goddess. And you access the divine within you and remind yourself of your own power, your own worth. And again, making sure that you do things like writing affirmations, like playing music that is affirming, by dressing in a way that makes you feel uplifted, by going for a walk, whatever it is that will make you feel recharged, that will give you a feel-good moment, a little boost of dopamine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. When we are stressed, when we are so caught up in how is this going to happen, how is this manifestation going to play itself out, sometimes the best thing to do is to literally move and not think about it and focus on something else. Shake it off, dance it off, transmute it away, and understand that everything is subject to change. I'm pulling tarot. The first card that we have is the High Priestess. It's the understanding that your dreams are here because your higher self told you to follow them. Your intuition is guiding you toward where you need to go, and your life purpose and where you're supposed to be is highlighted through your dreams, through the things that you want out of life, and pursue them, pursue them, pursue them. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The most important thing about the divine feminine aspect of embodying abundance is that it's different from what society, especially in Western society, has taught us. In Western culture, in the States here where I'm at, there's so much of a go, 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 hustle, 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 and drain yourself. And this can apply to work. This can even apply to finding love, right? Like, it's always about going on the next day, going on the next stop, going on this. The Queen of Pentacles comes up with a different solution. Self-worth is everything. The inner knowing of my worth is everything. And if you don't feel like you love yourself yet, that's okay. This is an act that is weaved through different daily acts of kindness to yourself, through different affirmations, through bearing witness to who you are. All right. So the Queen of Pentacles reminds you that when you don't know how things are going to play themselves out, and remember that in manifestation and any sort of act of manifestation, whether that's prayer, affirmation, vision boards, candle work, candle magic, connecting with spirit guides, whatever it is, right? When we are charging up an intention and casting it outward, we're not focused on how is it going to work out. That's not our job. That's the job for the universe, for the divine, for the higher powers that are out there that may be. And our job is to just be in the best energy we can be with ourselves and the best frequency that we can be with ourselves. When you feel low, nurture yourself, nourish yourself, be kind to yourself. You are here to be also your best friend, your best romantic partner, and you are here to conduct higher frequencies whenever you feel low. So it's okay to feel low. Remember, it's the bounce back that matters more. I said that 3 times, but I'm going to keep saying it. The next card that comes up is the Ace of Pentacles. I want to say, because the message that I heard is new work, new job, new home. I want to say that, and I'm not saying this just to give you fortune telling, but it's also understanding what does that feel like? Be in the feeling of your new home, your new job, being in love, whatever it is that you're asking the universe for. Be in that feeling. Close your eyes, play music that will embody that energy, and just visualize, 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 because then that creates a vibrational output that changes your whole auric field, and everybody has an auric field around them that's always rotating. So see it as an energy bubble around you that could be invisible. And the more you're just visualizing and imagining and giving energy and attention and homage to your dreams, to your wishes, to your goals, the more that'll come forward. All right, it's okay to feel low. That's just energy in motion. The 7 of Swords. Do not abandon yourself or your projects when you feel low. If you need to, just rest. Just relax. Give yourself time. But understand that, again, the universe's timing could be different. The 4 of Pentacles. I really feel like the 4 of Pentacles is usually depicted with a person holding on so tightly to what they have. And it's one of those things where you have to let go of control. You have to surrender control. And remember that miracles, changes in life, changes in your reality are not you doing it alone. You're doing it with the higher power that wants your happiness, that wants your benevolence, that wants you to feel good, that wants you to live your best freaking life. You are universally loved. The 8 of Wands, that's an affirmation I'm hearing. I am universally loved. If you believe that, write that down below. I am divinely loved. I am universally loved. The higher power is favoring my wishes, my dreams, my goals. The 8 of Wands comes up. It's once you reignite yourself in that inner knowing that the universe is this super parent that's taking care of you, that's supporting you, that wants you to live your best life. All you have to do is change your frequency and be in alignment to it, because the universe doesn't give you what you wish for. It gives you what you embody, what frequency you're on right now. So when you feel low, reignite yourself, respark yourself, bring back that inspiration, that motivation, that upliftment, and know that time will do this thing. Even if the timing doesn't feel right, trust in the timing. All right. I hope that this video was of service to anybody here who's feeling like their faith is running low, or anybody here who needs that divine reminder. And we all need that divine reminder. We're all doing this work together. So on these manifestation communities that we see on YouTube and social media, we all need those reinforcements. I myself need them. Everybody here needs them. And that's why it's also so important to be around people who embody that dialogue, to read books. I'm reading Neville Goddard right now, and I'll tag a book down below from him, which I'm obsessed with. I would definitely recommend the YouTuber Abraham Hicks as well. She's an author and a speaker. I don't want to say she's a YouTuber because her keynote speeches were then like transmitted into YouTube, but you know what I mean. There's stuff out there that can rekindle you, that can revamp you, that can reboost you. So in the age of information, in the age of technology, utilize it to fuel your freaking wishes, your goals, your dreams, and your manifestations, all right? You are here destined to live your best freaking life. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, how to do so is in the link below. I do offer private readings, tarot readings, astrology readings, Akashic record readings. How to find that is on the above below. I'll see y'all next time. Stay beautiful, stay abundant, stay great. And when you feel low, bounce back and remain in faith. All right? Peace and blessings, y'all.